What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy British Chap, aka Dan. We're back with Jessica Jones season 1 episode 5, guys. Not quite halfway through the season, but we're getting there. I think there's 13 episodes in these seasons, which means that like we're like 1 or 2 episodes away between halfway, and things should start kicking off at this point. Like, come on, we're not going to get another like filler episode like last time, I hope. First things first, guys, my hair is an absolute mess. Do not question it. Second things second, guys, before we get into this video, can we please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, I just wanted to mention, guys, if this video hasn't come out within a week of the last one, well, actually, I know it's probably not going to, because I did say I was going to take a break, a week break. If you follow my Instagram, you'll know that, guys. If you don't, go check it out, British Chap with 2 P's. The link is in the description below. I have no idea how busy my week's going to be next week. I do have a few assignments to start doing, etc. As far as I'm concerned, this may be 2 weeks after the last one, and I'm really sorry if it is. But yeah, guys, if you haven't seen the last reaction, don't forget to do that before this one. I'll leave the link somewhere up here. It was absolutely insane. It was more of a filler episode. We did get a lot slower paced sort of plot lines. However, guys, we did get a few major plot twists and things happen, and we did learn a lot about different characters, etc. in that episode. So if you want to see my full thoughts, opinions, and reaction to that video, go check it out before this one. However, guys, you know the story. For everyone that's already seen that reaction and just wants a quick summary, I'm going to do one right now. Basically, I'm going to try and keep this short and sharp. Now, in terms of the main things that happened last reaction, the biggest thing was right at the end. We found out who's been stalking Jess. I've already forgotten his name. He's the drugged guy in her apartment. The guy she's been looking after, the guy she's been helping out, and the guy that she always sticks up for. He's been following her, taking photos of her, and basically keeping surveillance, most likely for Kilgrave. Now, luckily, Jess managed to figure this out by going through the security footage that the police officer had given her. The police officer who did try once kill Trish, but now is trying to work to go after Kilgrave as well, and is helping Jess. She's finally decided to work with people, and it's going in a positive direction, as they have now just made a lead to finding Kilgrave. I did not predict it at all. The whole drug abuse thing completely pushed him off my radar, so I didn't even consider him to be the suspect in that case, which is absolutely insane. Shows you how good the writing is. I honestly thought it was that other guy upstairs, that really creepy guy that was watching Jess all the time. Now, I basically don't want to talk about too much else. I don't think it was the last reaction, but we learned that Jess had killed Luke Cage's deceased wife, you know, the one who died. It was Jess who did that, and we haven't really seen Luke Cage much after that point. I'm hoping that we get to pick up with him at some point now, and maybe in this episode, and she somehow tries to resolve that with him, because I don't want him to find out the wrong way. It'd be absolutely horrible. And in terms of Kilgrave, guys, we have no idea where he is. He after that first encounter just disappeared. He wasn't in the last reaction, and he's just making moves from the shadows again, trying to fool Jessica Jones and torture her and continue these weird sadistic methods. But yeah, guys, that's all I really wanted to say. Like I said, if you want to see my full thoughts and opinions on the last reaction, check it out before this one, because that's where all the in-depth analysis is. I'm trying to keep this short and sharp so that this reaction isn't too long. Let's get straight into the reaction. Yeah, so 18 months ago. Okay, let's get back into it. What's she doing? Destructive behavior as per usual.
Rubber bands just by themselves, Miss Jones?
So the thing is,
you're lucky they won't fire you. Just dock your pay again.
oh, so is this like her working officially as a PI? Is that what that is?
Your parents must be so proud.
So, not pre-powers.
Turns out I am free for happy hour.
Okay, guys, I'm taking a wild guess to say that this is pre-Kilgrave. She's obviously still got her powers, so maybe the whole powers thing, my theory that maybe something to do with Kilgrave giving them to her, which I kind of thought was a bit of a bizarre theory, but so she must have had them before Kilgrave, and this must also be before Kilgrave. That's just what I'm picking up from this, and she's friends with Trish at this point. She's hanging out with Trish. She's got a job. She's hanging out in the real world. She's like literally doing everything a normal person would do, except pushing over like 8 cabinets in a row. It's obvious that her destructive behaviors are still there, and all these different things, guys. I'm just trying to figure out where this is. This must be before Kilgrave, and maybe we're about to get when they first met. Wouldn't that be insane?
But I'm not really feeling the love tester right now. How about the strength tester instead?
She wants
pick up our
to
bar tab, apologize to my friend, and find somewhere else to drink.
So she's just as sassy in the past. She's gonna break the machine. You watch her break it. She's gonna break the machine. You just watch.
This looks so hard.
Outplayed. And the machine, is it broken? That's the question. It was deflated.
I didn't hear you, asshole.
Sorry.
Yeah.
She did the 30-day shred. Jillian Michaels changed her life.
There's before Kilgrave.
Yeah. So that is
There's
before.
after Kilgrave.
And this is now, right? Yeah, so now they're looking at this guy.
6 months ago.
I can't believe it was
Then
him.
Kilgrave
Bloody
got a
hell.
hold of him.
Where's he going? So he's just gone to some place to exactly 10 AM and then he's shifted to another place. Oh!
Main Street. Birch Street.
She's freaking out like she's still in his grasp. Okay guys, I just want to talk about a few things I've just noticed. We finally get to see Kilgrave again, so she's now managed to track him when he's not aware of it, or he is aware of it, but we'll talk about that at another point. So Kilgrave is definitely controlling that drugged guy, right? 100% he is. Or you can see him, he's handing over photos. Obviously he's still obsessed with Jess, and the thing that gets me the most about this whole scene is that as soon as Jess sees him, like it's a snap in her brain that she has to recite those addresses again because she feels like she's losing control. That's how traumatized she is from the experience with him. Wait, in that interaction between Kilgrave and that other guy, the drugged guy, he does not look like he wants to be there. He looks like withdrawn, he looks like he's hiding, he's like head down, introvert style. He doesn't look like he wants to be there. To top it off, Kilgrave gives him something at the end of it and says, go on, like, you can go now. Why would Kilgrave give someone something which to me looks like a reward or some sort of incentive to keep doing it? Probably drugs. Why would he do that unless he's not controlling his mind? Part of me just feels from that one scene that Kilgrave isn't actually controlling that guy. Not in his powers way. He's doing it in a manipulative, I'll give you this reinforcer, I'll give you these drugs if you do this thing for me. Conditioning. He's literally doing that to him, right? And in that whole scenario then, if that is the case, does that mean that people being on drugs or people that are drugged up, etc., they can't be controlled?
It's a good cover, though. Everybody dismisses a junkie.
Exactly.
Got
What did
away
I
for
do?
spying. It could
Dismiss
be
the junkie.
if Kilgrave doesn't OD him first.
I told him to go to the kiosk on 16th, South Park.
Why?
Some British guy said it. I
Oh.
don't have time for this.
So Kilgrave's asking people to go to him at a certain spot to make him go to certain places so that he can't tell Jess or he can't tell... You know how smart that is? And look who it is. Kilgrave again. So this is definitely the next day.
I said this isn't a library.
Pick up that coffee. Throw it in your face.
Oh! You know blood control over the Christmas invasion with the cigarettes? The doctor says you can control someone to a point, but not to death or not to like hurting themselves sort of thing. I don't know why, it just reminded me of that episode and I was just thinking like, the fact that he can make people hurt themselves and do these things to go beyond their basic instincts is insane.
What the hell, Trish? The doorman told me can you come back later? Later? You said you wanted to help Malcolm?
Long-range sniper attack takes set up. Your subject needs to be in a predetermined location, preferably removed from civilians.
So I guess you're over him trying to kill you and all.
So guys, this is a whole plan literally in the making. And the fact that the police guy is there is so good. Like he can give all this advice to Jess that she would not have had access to prior to this point. It's so much better that she's working with people. I don't think she particularly wants to keep working with him, but she is anyway, so it is what it is. This is where it gets started. So are we gonna like stash him in a room and then like have him chained up or something? Does Kilgrave have to speak to control people? Does he have to say, do this to do it? Because if they found a way to stop him from speaking, does that make sense?
He's a war hero. He's also the guy who was filled with remorse about attacking you until he decided to turn it into a booty call. And not your business, Jess, as long as I don't have to work with him.
So they've gone to a safe house. There's no way Kilgrave isn't watching her now.
CDC facility. Soundproof too. Nothing gets in around.
Oh, did he just say it's soundproof?
You dart him, I grab him up.
Someone might try to stop you to help.
How fast is your mile?
6 minutes.
Under 4.
You grab him up.
Oh, wow. She's just
Listen,
too
once he's
good.
in here, he'll become...
Did she just lock him in?
Ooh, G.I. Joe. You definitely have a screw loose.
I need that for my room for when I watch football matches at 4 a.m.
Village.
All day.
Look who it is. What is that guy's deal?
You should take him to a hospital.
Guys, that dude is so weird, it's not even funny. He's just giving me like, ugh. I've got a feeling he has nothing to do with Kilgrave in terms of what's going on. I think he's literally just weird. I don't know, guys, but something's not right about him and how he's always there watching Jess. Like, he's there every second. But I guess the best thing to talk about is the fact that we've now got a soundproof container. I was saying just before, I just paused it literally just before this, and I said, if he's not speaking, like, can he still control people? If he can't speak in the container, he can't control people. If she wants to talk to him or anything like that, she can't do it unless she goes in there, which means putting herself at risk, and potentially, he only has to convince you with one thing, and that's to let him out.
Did you bring it? You've lost weight. Are you sick? Did you bring the money?
What's
If
going...
not, visiting hours are over.
Come on. Our show's coming on.
I'll be right there, sissy.
Oh no, is she being like bullied or something? Please no. I need Jess to show them up if she is.
This is the one.
Tell me you're kidding.
What is that?
Superheroes wear costumes. Jewel is a great superhero name.
Jewel is a stripper's name. A really slutty stripper. If I
I'm
were that
so
big, you're gonna have to call me
confused.
Camel toe.
Okay. Hey,
Hang in there.
Oh. So is she trying to scope out what's going on before anything? Or is this literally the thing in motion, capturing Kilgrave? Is that what this is right now?
She's a celebrity. She's used to dealing with weirdos, usually.
Yeah, well, she's dealt with you all these years.
Okay, let's go back to tense silence.
Their banter is so funny. Okay guys, before we get started, I just want to say, like, as in started, I mean, with this intense scene that's about to happen, because it is the capturing scene, I just want to say I would not be surprised at all if this went south. I wouldn't be surprised if he already knew, or he was waiting for it, or he wakes up and he takes one of them. Anything like that, guys, I would not be surprised at all. Honestly, with Kilgrave, I'm expecting the worst.
If Kilgrave gets me,
I'll take you out.
I was gonna say dark gun me, but sure. Shoot me in the head.
Same here.
She doesn't want to go back to Kilgrave. Neither of them do. Bloody hell. This is going to be a trap.
Park at 16th Street.
Oh, no, there he is, with his back to a wall like you expect.
Turn back.
I'm almost in position.
No, he's looking right at you if he sees the gun.
No, it's you've just ruined the plan.
Hey! Hey, shit it! Over here!
Whoa. Yes! No, but he's not asleep yet. He's not asleep yet. How vulnerable will he feel now?
Is he all right? I had to.
He had to.
We got this.
Hey, sorry.
They have to get him gone now.
That's my brother!
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Let's go!
Oh, wait, are these Kilgrave's bodyguards or something? I honestly don't know what to say during this scene, so I'm going to pause it so I can at least try and figure out what I'm thinking right now. They've got Kilgrave. Jess managed to distract him. They've now got him in the van. He's doped up. He's asleep. They need to get him to the chamber. But there are two people chasing them. What's the bet those two people are Kilgrave's, like, minions? That he's their bodyguards, so that if anything did happen to him, that would happen. I honestly didn't think that was going to work. Oh.
See, he's alive.
She wants her revenge. Bloody hell. The fact that they've got him is insane.
shit, he's wearing a tracker.
God, let's get out of here. Go.
Go, run. Trish!
I knew these were minions. He is a badass. I like him. I like him a lot. There's too many of them. Oh, for goodness sakes. And what's the bet? That drugged guy is now completely in danger because of it. I knew that was going to go south. Just something didn't feel right. Bloody hell. This is a bit off topic, but something really cool scene-wise just then is that Jess isn't OP. You know, the overpowered. She's not like Superman where she just absolutely obliterates people. She can be overpowered by many people if they, you know, do coordinate their attacks and stuff. which I think is really good, because then it's not like she's just tearing through everyone sort of thing. Her powers do have limits, and she's not going to be able to defeat all these people by herself. I would not be surprised if he offed that drug guy now, and I would not be surprised if he just didn't go in public. The people that went and got him know where the safe house is. If you think about it carefully, they can just show him where the safe house is. Now he has every reason to avoid that area. He will be fuming. He will be absolutely furious. Don't torture him, please.
No.
I knew he'd have bodyguards. Bloody hell.
Hey, don't tell us until we need it.
I'll find him. You come to terms with this guy, and that means serve and protect.
So Kilgrave hasn't mind-controlled these people. I don't even understand the logic behind that. Or maybe he did that on purpose. The less people he talks to, the less likely they are to capture someone and find out where he is, I guess. Maybe, could that be why? Another flashback. Oh, is this when they first met?
Send him, bro.
Yeah. She saved him when they first met. It's really cool, you know, all these different heroic things she did. But what sort of happened? Like, it's almost like she actively went out to do these things back then.
That was absolutely tremendous. I thought.
Oh.
You
Is this the first encounter?
a sight to behold. Leave him. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Come here. Let me look at you. Come on.
Oh my god, he already has control over her like that.
Jesus, you're a vision. Underneath it, all the power. Just like me.
Oh.
Good, of course. There's a fantastic Szechuan place around the corner. You like Chinese? Come on.
What the heck?
Come on.
So back then, Kilgrave could control her like that, just like any other person. It does look slightly like she's fighting it more than other people. Does that make sense? Like, she doesn't look like she's doing everything immediately like everyone else. Like, she's like, come on. No, come on. Like, sort of thing. He's like, he's having to make more effort. I don't know if that's just me or if that's just... But he's had control over her since that point. Bloody hell. So what? Does she develop, like, a strength to avoid it? Or has she, like, not got a strength to avoid it? So even now, if he did that, would she still do as she's told? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep watching.
I made you a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh,
All I have is smooth.
I see.
Yeah, and you're just gonna get sicker.
She's
so
gonna
try
cleanse
and
him.
use the toilet.
Oh, it makes sense. She's gonna cleanse him from all this
Already
drugs
been
and
there.
stuff.
So have you.
I took pictures of you.
Because he made you.
Nah. What's the bet he didn't? For drugs.
Sometimes I did it just for the drugs.
I knew it.
Think about it.
I
I met him
knew
once a
it.
day.
That adds a whole nother dimension to Kilgrave's character, guys. The fact that he knows that his powers have limits. He knows that there's a time constraint on it, right? So he's now preyed on a weak-minded person, found the thing that they desire the most as of current, which is for him is drugs. Offered it to him so that he knows he's going to come back to get that control again and again and again and again. How sadistic is he? He's preying on people that are so broken already, and he's breaking them even further. I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die at all. And I've got a feeling that Kilgrave won't be happy when he finds out that this agreement they've had, this mutual agreement, has stopped.
Kilgrave will find me.
I thought so.
I'll be dead anyway.
He did this to you to get at me.
Exactly.
So why don't you remember how to be a goddamn human being again instead of this self-pitying piece of shit that he turned you into, and save me for once? You choose.
Don't do it, pal. Come on. Resist the urge. You've been given a chance. Wait, is this at the prison again? No, don't hurt Hope. Come on. Why? Has that got something to do with the whole money issue? Goodness sakes, I wanted Jess to like stand up to those people trying to, you know, in the prison, those girls that they said like, we're going to be late for this sort of thing. I knew that something wasn't right about the interaction. They were like controlling her in a way, and now they're beating her up. Her life has been turned into a living hell because of this man right here, Kilgrave. What is he gonna think now? After all that loss of control that he's just felt? Ow! What is wrong with him? I want to know his backstory.
Well, I don't know
I knew it. What does he want?
So rare. Oh, you're mad about the junkie, aren't you? That is completely unfair. I didn't make him do anything he didn't want to do.
No, you just manipulated someone who's weak, for goodness sakes.
I will let him go down his own self-destructive path.
If what?
You do his job for him.
His
Keep the
job?
pictures coming. Don't
Oh,
forget to smile.
pictures of her. He's that
Picture, save the junkie. Let's start. Now.
He literally just wants photos of her.
Let me hear your voice.
Oh, he is obsessed. She needs to save the junkie. Wow. And he has got the noose around her neck again. The blackmail. Wow. Did he? Yes! My guy. Get in. Ah, there we go. So she's... there's no win for her. No win whatsoever. Back in the noose or let her friend die. What can I say? The way I'm seeing this whole situation, right, is there's no win for Jess. There's not a win. He's not putting anything positive on the table for her. She goes back in the noose, i.e. the blackmail, the photo every day, so that he can continue his weird obsession. Or you allow your friends to die, and he continues to torture her by hurting the ones around her. Now, I don't think that those photos are going to be enough to, like, satisfy his obsession, because all he needs to do is say to her, I want more. And if you don't, I will do this. He's got her in the noose. The blackmail is there. All he has to say is, I want to meet you, I want to talk to you, I want to this, I want to that, or something bad will happen. Bloody hell. So, there's no win. And that's just the way I'm viewing it. There's not a single win possible for Jess right now. But yeah, guys, I guess the biggest thing to talk about the episode was the failed attempt to capture Kilgrave. And I said at the start of it that this was going to go south. Something didn't feel right. And how frustrated is Kilgrave going to be now? He's just experienced one of his first losses of power. I would not be surprised if he retaliated. I don't know what's going on. And think about Trish as well. She's putting a gun in her pocket and going somewhere. Has she got this hero complex now that she's trying to, like, live up to? There's so many unsolved mysteries in this season. And I feel like the only way I'm going to be able to figure these out is to watch the next one. I can't sit here and speculate what's going on, because this show plays with my mind as much as Kilgrave plays with Jess's. Does that make sense? I'm trying to figure out all the things that are going on, but it's just so tricky. But yeah, guys, in terms of the junkie as well, he's just given up the drugs for now. We don't know how long that's going to last. We think he's safe from Kilgrave's grasp as long as Jess continues to hold her into the deal. 1 photo per day for Kilgrave. It's disgusting, guys. It's definitely obsession. And what happens with obsession, guys, and these sorts of things, they only get worse. The more you get, the less of an adrenaline rush it is, guys, and the more you need to get that rush. And just from his face, just the way you're speaking to it, I need to see your smile, I need to hear your voice. Like, it's a need for him now. It's that much of an obsession. It's just going to get worse. I'm surprised he's not retaliated worse than just asking for that, to be honest, after almost, well, not dying, but they had him in their grasp. But yeah, guys, I just want to talk about one more thing, and that's the depth of Kilgrave's character. The fact that he's willing to prey on people that are already damaged, already broken, to get what he wants. And for me, that is one of the worst things about his character. One of the most horrible things is that he's willing to go to the extent to go after children, people with addictions, people with needs that he knows he can manipulate to satisfy, to get what he wants. It's just disgusting. It's so bad. And he's got what he wanted. After all of this effort that Jess went through to do this, to capture him, to do all these things, the only one that's benefited from all of it is Kilgrave. The only one. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, like I mentioned, if you don't follow my Instagram, don't forget to do that, guys. British Chat with 2 P's. The link is in the description below. But yeah, as ever, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been your boy, British Chat. I'll catch you in the next one.